for the Charlotte Hornets. They're in good position, ranked 5th in the East with plenty of games remaining. Bulls, Hornets is next, right after this. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. So the Hornets starting 5. And for the Bulls, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Rodman in at the power forward position. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Iverson. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Robertson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Oscar Robertson, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Towns. Love grabs the miss. Here's Robertson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Jordan with the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Robertson gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Rodman, no good. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Iverson passes to Rodman. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Bulls, Dennis Rodman.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Worthy can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Towns passes to Iverson. Driving to the basket, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 1. Here's Abdul Rauf. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Yep, that one goes.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Worthy. Butler covering. A nice shot by Worthy. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Iverson passes to Rodman. Second chance effort. Jordan, a good look. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Conley's checked in for Chicago.
For the Hornets.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Here's Conley. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley comes with a double team. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Conley passes to Rodman. Outside for Butler. Here's Iverson. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying? Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Chicago calls timeout. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too, just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
One more time for your Chicago Lovables.
For Chicago, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. It's Hayward on the wing. Williamson passes to Hayward. Launches a 3. Love grabs the miss. The Hornets have gone an impressive 8 of 9. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Conley looking for an opening. With the drive, Towns left side. The steal. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's Jokic. And it's Chicago with a board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in. Jokic has got 9 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Conley. Down low. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Robertson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Give him 8.
I just love the ball movement.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Wembanyama's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Conley with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Wembanyama, and yep, it's good.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Here's Robertson. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama, and he's able to get it back. They recover it, out of bounds, as Charlotte keeps possession.
Charlotte ball.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Abdul Rauf, no good. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Antonio McDonough.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion. Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
1:33 left in the first. On the take, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
The deep shooting ability of Hayward is invaluable. A forward who stretches the D.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Offensive rebound, and they get it back. Here's Ginobili. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. .58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Griffith. Jokic against Wembanyama. Now Jokic. 9 points in the game. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball. Seems like he just doesn't miss.
Left block shot on the way. Jordan with the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Ginobili. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Jordan. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Jordan's got 9 points.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Griffith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Jordan. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got Gordon Hayward, Zion Williamson out there with Victor Wembanyama, and it's Porter in at the 1 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The Hornets with a lead. Out to the wing. Here's Ginobili. Knocks down the long J. Ginobili's got his second bucket of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. McDyess, the pass to Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. Here's Worthy. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Worthy's got 6.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Here's Ginobili, covered by Williamson. Griffith's shot is off. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 10-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA. And I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. PA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Porter finds Jordan. To the middle. Wembanyama. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Charlotte called for the foul.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And he drops the first. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The Hornets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to McDyess. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Jordan's got 11 points.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires it. The rebound by Robertson. The Hornets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside Porter. Here's Rodman. The layup misses. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Here's Worthy. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Ginobili. And the shot's good. Ginobili's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
From deep, Hayward. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Robertson. Count it. 14 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Pass to Jokic. Over Towns. And it's Jokic missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Hangs, and he takes it up and lays it in.
That's about the only way he can score from there. Perfect use of the reverse in the face of some tough defense.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Got a piece of it. Over to the wing. Here's Abdul Rauf. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And it's Conley with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 10. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
4-3. Rebound by the Bulls. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Hawks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're fighting their way up into a higher position, trying to put those early season issues behind them and get where they believe they belong.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Bulls shooting about 60% for the game. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. A minute 20 left in the half. And stolen by Jokic. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Outside Butler. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And here are the Hornets now. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Wembanyama, pass to Conley. Here's Iverson. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Jokic. Takes the three.
Hornets foul. Antonio McDonough.
Zion Williamson is checked in for Chicago. And the Hornets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Conley. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Conley's got 6 points.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll. He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautiful.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They have a 9-point lead. And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They've built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one.